There are lots of jobs out there that doesn't require a college degree to kickstart it. It's not the requirement for the entry ticket. And PR is one of that kind of job. Going into publicity doesn't require you to study in university. Sure, it may be able to help, but it's not going to be guaranteed. In this video, we interview Michael Gonzalez. He works in the entertainment PR industry, and he's going to tell you all about how he gets started and why he believes that you don't need a degree to start in publicity. You could simply start even with just interning. This is How Real Life Works, a channel where we talk about all the things that school doesn't teach you.
When you were talking about it, to me, it seemed like you learned almost everything on the job. How big of a benefit was the college or university studies for you versus what you actually learned on the job? And do you think that people need a degree to start in PR?
So I can confirm that you do not need a degree to work in PR. And the reason I say that is because my first boss who hired me at my first company, who was, senior level executive at the studio, didn't have a college degree. Obviously, when she came up, it was much different than it is now. It's certainly something you probably want to have to at least get your foot in the door, because that honestly is the most challenging part. I can't really say that specific things I learned while in college apply to my job now, but I will say college did a good job of setting a foundation on how to learn and how to apply certain thinking in a professional setting. What I mean by that is, at any job you have to have kind of a structure and method to the way you go about things, and college kind of forced you to, self-analyze. And for me, I won't speak for other people, but for me, it was the first time I really had, freedom to do or not do my work. Really free of like my parents' influence and people kind of coddling you. Like it was really my first time being on my own and having to build up my work ethic myself. It was a process for me personally. Like I didn't go into my freshman year of college just having this great work ethic to where I was studious and just getting my shit done right away. Like, high school was, I will say, pretty easy for me. I was able to test well most of the time. Like I didn't have to like really, really study that hard to pass a lot of those classes. And, even like the SATs and the ACTs, like I had buddies who took them 6, 7 times. I kind of just took each one of them once and did pretty well. And I was like, all right, cool, kind of like on to the next thing. And then when I hit college and I had the freedom to do whatever I wanted, that's when it was like a wake up call. Like, I really don't have my foundation as set as I thought I did. That my grades were good throughout high school, but it wasn't based off of a strong work ethic. It was more just kind of natural ability, which I'm very, blessed to have. But at the same time, like that can only take you so far if you don't have your foundation right. So college was a little bit of an evolution for myself, being able to build that foundation, build that work ethic. I did play high school sports, and luckily I had some of that in terms of work ethic that I was able to kind of mold and apply to school, and I figured it out, and it ended up working out for me. I wouldn't say I really use much of that stuff that I learned being a sports and entertainment marketing major. Now, most of my job now is relationships and email and understanding trends within my own industry. It'd be really hard for a university to prepare me for this job just because it's so specific. The school I ended up graduating from had a sports and entertainment marketing degree that you could specialize in. And I took those classes, but even then it was more generic. It was like organize and run a charity golf tournament for the school. It's sports marketing. It's a great intro to email marketing and different aspects of the process, but that's not directly applicable to what I'm doing now, So it's a little bit of a disconnect, but I wouldn't say it was completely irrelevant. It benefited me in ways that were more foundational than specific.
Thanks for watching this video. Were you surprised that you don't need a college degree to get started to become a publicist? Tell us in the comment section below. If you're in high school and you're interested to create content but you're not sure how to do it yet, you're welcome to join our team. We can teach you all about video editing, audio creation, and post-production, as well as SEO and interview skills, so you can get started with your own podcast or your own YouTube channel. All you need to do is click on the sign up link in below, and we will be in touch with you soon. Now, if you liked our video, remember to click on the subscribe button as well as the like button, and remember to always turn on the notification bell. See you next time. Bye-bye.